We pick it up with second round action. The final 8 holes. Here, the 11th hole of the second round. The excitement is there, Joseph.
Mike's got a big lead, 8 strokes over Justin Midori. But again, this is for the PA people that live in Pennsylvania for their PA State Championship to have the right to go to the USDGC.
Par 3, 378 yards. Nick Schneider. Strong and down the middle, but he hits something there, Joe.
Yeah, that's a narrow fairway right there. You got to really concentrate on getting the accuracy rather than the power.
Let's see if Midori learned anything from that first shot. And Midori, that may mean that if you're the guy after this one, you're going to think go down the middle, and that's Mike Moser.
Yeah, Mike's going to go to school here a little bit, maybe take something off the shot, and he did. And that looks good. That looks real good.
Mike has great form, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's very, very good veteran.
All right, Bob Hoffman, his first throw on this basket. And he finds his way through as well.
Looks like he sawed it off a little bit, got it in the left side, rough.
Here's Justin Midori now with the second throw, trying to make good on that hit of the wood.
Got some ground to make up here. This is 378 feet.
A lot of strength in that.
Yeah. Nice shot.
Yeah, that was real good power.
Bob Hoffman on his second throw. By the way, you get to see a good course here. Nice turn, but it hits and dies at the bottom of that tree. Talking about this course, Tim Conrad, he's part of the maintenance staff here. Great assistance in putting this all together.
Yeah, it's real important to have the cooperation of the parks and recs to help you build these courses.
Nick Schneider, this is his third throw here. You could see the basket through the middle. Oh boy, it's exactly where he didn't want it to go, but that tree was there.
Yeah, he had a narrow gap to get it through. You see that vine hanging there? I think that kind of influenced the shot.
He's closer now, but he's got to get it around that, and certainly does it. Ooh, that's a sweet sound, isn't it, Joe?
That's a great putt. Yeah, it's nothing like it.
It's nice when you hear that sound, especially when you hear the chains, but if you hear the metal and it falls down, you know it's not good. Bob Hoffman, he wants to hear that sound as well.
Watch that kick. See if he's on. Nice kick, Bob.
You can tell by just looking at the kick, right, Joe?
Yeah, you can tell. I've played with these guys a lot, and I know their style. Mike usually has like a 3 pump. On the 3rd pump, he lets it go. Not always, but most of the time. Let's see what he does here. 2, 3, there it goes.
Yeah, didn't miss at all. Found his way right through that. He was positioned perfectly.
When he's doing that right, he's pretty hard to beat.
Justin Midori out of Pennsylvania, and he really, oh, that was a big one for Justin.
Yes, it was. Again, he's this PA representative right now who's got the lead.
But Moser really has the control of this event, but Moser not being from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
But he's a guy that you're seeing a lot of creativity here. Par 3, 388. You can see the field there.
I think Mike's just having fun winning this event, or trying to win this event.
Hey, take a look at this one, Joe. Look at, it's kind of like you have to go down a bit.
Yeah, it looks like the elevation is down and to the left. Kind of a tricky shot. Not much fairway to work with there.
Is this self-explanatory? I mean, would you, oh, wait a minute, let's see what's going on here. Looks like they're thinking be creative, our man Mike Moser.
I think Mike's going to call what we call a sky roller. He's going to go over the top of that left side, avoid the throwing through that narrow gap and having it land out in the middle of the field and then taking off left towards the pin.
Is that a smart idea? I see that door opening right in the middle. Somebody would say, you know what, let's go the easy way. Well, why this way, Mike?
Well, because that gap up top is probably really wide open, as you can see. There's really not much to hit there.
We had to get a lot of height. Can he get roll on this? You need to
Yes,
get roll
he can.
here, right? Let's see if it's like a rabbit.
And it just keeps trickling down.
It
and
is.
Look at it just trickling down towards the pin. I think he's going to be real happy with that.
Okay, well, you know what? Rex Hay knows all about that type of a shot. Let's listen to what Rex has to take us inside.
All right.
Hi, I'm Rex Hay, coming to you inside the round. What you just saw there was Mike Moser threw a backhand roller. I'm going to show you how to do that. A backhand roller, you throw just like you would a normal shot with the backhand, except you elevate the disc and make it release with an Anheuser angle to it. Let's give it a shot. Get a nice roll on its edge where it should land. You can see the distance it's carrying. And that's what Mike got. And that's a backhand roller.
Thanks, Rex. You know what? You always like to make it look easy, too. But the one thing, though, he had some high grass there, our man Rex. Mike Moser took advantage of a good low roll there.
And back to the action. Looks like Bob's first throw.
Will he go up high,
X5.
by the way? He won't go up high, will he?
No, he's going to go right down the middle.
Oh, you know it. Oh, and maybe he wishes he went up high.
Yeah, Bob's looking a little fatigued, a little tired. Maybe not used to playing a course like this.
You know what? It's funny that you say that. This does take a lot of work, doesn't it?
You got to be physically fit for this course, and any course really.
Nick Schneider, and he went right down, split the uprights. But a little bit too much height, would you think?
Yeah, again, not much fairway to work with. I think they're just trying to slice it through the branches, hopefully get a kick to the left towards the pin.
It looks to me like Mike Moser really did well at that to get us in his gear. The rest of the guys are going to have to figure their way out of it, and Bob Hoffman will try it.
Mike's got all the tools to do what he's got to do to win. These guys maybe not, maybe they don't have that much confidence in making those kind of shots.
Well, Nick Schneider, one thing you could say about these guys is this is a great opportunity for them, to build some confidence. Like a shot like that, had Nick made it, boy, that carries over, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely, because then you know you're competing on that same level as Mike.
And here's Justin with a real good chance to nail a putter. Oh, just.
He had the right height there, just the line was wrong.
Mike Moser, of course, he's not going to miss that. No,
Yeah,
not Mike, right? Not today, huh?
Point blank range. Very rarely does he miss that.
But Midori's trying to get up there, but Midori's right now falling behind. Mike Moser does have a good, strong lead, as you see. Beautiful Lake Marburg. Par
is
3,
gorgeous out
200
there,
feet.
isn't it?
Here's Justin. Now, how important is this tee shot and how you get to that line?
Well, you got to watch that foul line. If you step on it or over it when you're releasing the disc, that's considered a foot fault. And, you know, a veteran like Mike should be watching what these other players are doing just to keep them honest. And they should be watching him as well.
Now, is that a problem for Mike getting lost in the trees up there? But he did fall in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, he should be fine. It's not a long hole, but sometimes on these shorter holes it's a little bit tighter and a little bit more difficult to get there.
Not necessarily how pretty these shots look, is it? It's where they go.
No, not necessarily has to be pretty. Just you just got to get it there.
Accuracy is so important, and as you mentioned earlier, the weather is kind of nice. It's friendly. Hey, here he is, Mike. He's getting down low in this. Is that a good idea?
I think it is. I think he's going to try to get around the tree to the right with a straddled out knee putt. That wasn't a bad attempt. I mean, you know, you didn't have a lot of room to work with. The tree really was blocking the shot.
Bob really wants to get this. In fact, it's right there, biggest day, isn't it?
That's a beauty.
So Mike Moser still holding now a 7-stroke lead over Justin Midori. And again, the key will be maybe necessarily where those 3 guys below fit because they are from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and they're going to battle it out for that chance to go to the USDGC.
Justin Midori, his first throw in this basket.
Joe, let's watch that foul line there. See if anybody calls anything. It looks like he got that shot off all right.
You can see that beautiful shot all the way down there. You got a great angle on the basket down there. All right, here's Nick. We'll keep an eye on his feet.
A little early, got himself in some trouble.
He knew it right away too, didn't he?
Sometimes when you have a narrow fairway or a low ceiling fairway like that, you have the tendency to maybe let it go too early, which we
too
call
hard.
a
How important is it
slice.
not to give it too much of a strength on it?
Well, you have if it's in the range that you think you can reach it on the first shot, then you might be aggressive and try to get there.
Well, look at Mike, though. He doesn't have all necessarily a lot of running action sometimes. It seems like he uses a lot of his arm.
Well, for that shot, he had to come from the right side of the tee to throw down that, what we call a cut roller. And he was trying to let that go a little bit later so he can hit the middle and then maybe carry the distance of the pin. You don't necessarily need to have a lot of power. You just need to throw it correctly.
Well, this might be opportunity then for the other gentleman. Oh, you can see it there for the curve to the right. Oh, came back. I don't think he planned it necessarily like that, but.
No, he turned it over a little bit, and it got on his edge, and it has a tendency to roll away when you do that.
Tell us about these discs, by the way. They have a choice of different discs.
Yeah, there's drivers and putters, and they have discs that specifically for rolling, and they use them all. You know,